Darlington School is hosting our first ever regional robotics tournament. It's part of the first LEGO League. We are hosting 19 schools from Atlanta and Northwest Georgia area, several schools from Dalton, several schools from the Atlanta area. We expect about 200 kids, usually about 10 kids per team, and then probably about 40 volunteers. So it's a big event. Darlington has had a robotics program for 3 years now. Last year we did our first tournament, and then this year we're doing our second tournament. Every team in the world has the same 10 missions, and what we're trying to do is complete those 10 missions in 2.5 minutes. The Legos that I played with were bricks, and you put them together to create very angular kind of houses and funny looking cars, and they never really did anything on their own. The robots that we deal with have a computer associated with them, so there's a brain, so to speak, and whatever you build can be controlled from that brain using motors. The possibilities are endless for programming the robots. Robotics is sort of a top-down approach to science, so instead of starting with the little things, we don't start there, we start with a challenge. What I always tell them is that confusion for them is just the beginning. So if they're confused, that's the best thing for them to be. So we want them to be confused for a little while and fail about 9 out of 10 times, and then it's that one success that really teaches them. So it's through those sequential failures leading up to that success that they really get it. And it allows them to get out of the typical scenario where they're sitting at a desk, right, or listening to someone else talk, and they're going from one kid to another, sharing ideas, giving them a chance to use some of the scientific concepts that they've learned. Most of the time, kids, only way they compete is through sports, and not every kid is a superstar in sports. So this is a great way for those kids that are more inclined to do technical things to have a venue to compete. My name is Owen Kinney. I'm an AP Environmental Science teacher, a zoology teacher. I'm the head boys varsity soccer coach. I direct the robotics program here at Darlington School, and this is Darlington School story number 9.